What could you do to help injured people at an incident? Keep them on the move by walking them around. Keep them warm and comfortable. Give them something to eat. Give them a warm drink. What could you do to help injured people at an incident? Keep them on the move by walking them around. Keep them warm and comfortable. Give them something to eat. Give them a warm drink. You're carrying a child under 3 years old in your car. Which restraint is suitable for a child of this age? An adult holding a child. An adult lap belt. A child seat. An adult seat belt. You're driving on this dual carriageway. Why may you need to slow down? There are roadworks ahead of you. There's a broken white line in the center. There are solid white lines on either side. There are no footpaths. You're driving on this dual carriageway. Why may you need to slow down? There are roadworks ahead of you. What should you do when you're passing loose sheep on the road? Briefly sound your horn. Herd them to the side of the road. Go very slowly. Pass quickly but quietly.
বিছানা রেডি করুক বাবা চলো
What should you do when you're passing loose sheep on the road? Briefly sound your horn. Herd them to the side of the road. Go very slowly. Pass quickly but quietly. What's the purpose of a catalytic converter? To reduce engine wear. To reduce harmful exhaust gases. To reduce the risk of fire. To reduce fuel consumption.
ওকে চলো
What could be the answer? Can you please tell me? I don't know this answer.
What's the purpose of a catalytic converter? To reduce engine wear. To reduce harmful exhaust gases. To reduce the risk of fire. To reduce fuel consumption.
If anyone know, could you please tell me what could be the answer? You can comment the answer because I don't know what is the exact answer of this one. Probably catalytic converter for reduce the harmful exhaust gases. It could be, but I don't know. We can check it later, but hopefully let's see what happened.
You're looking for somewhere to park your vehicle. Neither you or your passenger are disabled. What should you do if the only free spaces are marked for disabled drivers? Wait for a regular parking space to become free. Use one of the spaces as long as one is kept free. Park in one of these spaces but stay with your vehicle. Use one of these spaces.
I think the answer should be there's 4 answers, but the most accurate answer should be wait for a regular parking space to become free, because the other 3 answer is not correct, I think, because we can't use any disabled place for the parking. So I will choose this one. If it's correct, we can say we can check it later, but it's a mock exam, so you can write your answer as well.
How should you drive when you're driving along a road that has road humps? Accelerate quickly between the humps. Maintain a reduced speed throughout. Drive slowly at school times only. Always keep to the maximum legal speed.
So now Now this one, uh, do you know what could be the answer? uh,
How should you drive when you're driving along a road that has road humps? Accelerate quickly between the humps. Maintain a reduced speed throughout. Drive slowly at school times only. Always keep to the maximum legal speed.
so the thing is here, it's the question says there could be more road humps, so probably the answer is maintain the reduced speed throughout, because there should be more than one road humps. So I will choose this answer. If it is correct, let me know. If it is not, let me know the correct answer of this one, question number 7. So you can write the correct answer if you want. You can comment it, please, and definitely please share and subscribe my channel.
When should tire pressures be checked? After any lengthy journey. When tires are hot. When tires are cold. After traveling at high speed.
This is another tricky questions, because most of the questions are almost most of the answers are almost quite nearer. So I think the answer should be after any lengthy journey, because when we are traveling long and far away, at that time the tire pressure is down, and also when it's cold, or the air of the tires become compressed. So this is this one or this one, which one should be the answer? Can you tell me? You can write on comment uh, which one is the answer. The tire pressure, when should tire pressure be checked? After any lengthy journey, or when the tires are cold? I will choose this one. Let me know your answer, please.
You're approaching an unmarked crossroads. How should you deal with the junction? Accelerate and keep to the middle. Slow down and keep to the right. Accelerate and look to the left. Slow down and look both ways.
For these questions, I think this one will be the correct answer, because there is no unmarked. This one is a unmarked crossroad, and so that we have to check both ways. Is there any pedestrian, any cars, lorries, anything is coming from other sides or not?
What should you check before you start a journey in foggy weather? You have a warning triangle in the vehicle. The windows and lights are clean and clear. The radiator has enough antifreeze. You have a mobile phone with you.
I think this one will be the answer.
At an incident, it's important to look after any casualties. What should you do with them when the area is safe? Ask them how it happened. Give them something to eat. Move them away from the vehicles. Keep them where they are. When must you use dipped headlights during the day? When you're driving in poor visibility. When you're driving along narrow streets. All the time you're driving. When you're parking. What must you do when you're overtaking a car at night? Flash your headlights before overtaking. Select a higher gear. Make sure you do not dazzle other road users. Switch your headlights to main beam before overtaking. You're on a motorway. What does it mean when a red cross is displayed above the hard shoulder? Pull up in this lane to answer your mobile phone. This lane can be used if you need a rest. You must not travel in this lane. Use this lane as a running lane.
So when we see the cross line, this cross line on the motorway, so that means this line is closed.
You're on a motorway. What
So-
does it mean when a red cross is displayed above the hard shoulder? Pull up in this lane to answer your mobile phone. This lane can be used if you need a rest. You must not travel in this lane. Use this lane as a running lane.
So definitely third one is the answer, because we must not travel in this lane.
What's likely to happen if you use a hands-free phone while you're driving? It will improve your safety. It will increase your concentration. It will reduce your view. It will divert your attention.
So when we are using the hands-free phone while we are driving, that means it's nothing is increasing, it must decrease. So answer should be C or D. So here I don't think so it will reduce your views, but it will definitely divert your attentions. So D is the answer.
What should you do if you want to overtake a tractor but are not sure that it's safe? Speed past, flashing your lights at oncoming traffic. Follow another vehicle as it overtakes the tractor. Stay behind it if you're in any doubt. Sound your horn to make the tractor driver pull over. When may a passenger travel in a car without wearing a seat belt? When they are under 1.5 meters, 5 feet, in height. When they are under 14 years old. When they are sitting in the rear seat. When they are exempt for medical reasons. What hazard should you be aware of when traveling along this street? Children running out between vehicles. Glare from the sun. Lack of road markings. Heavy goods vehicles. How can you reduce the environmental harm caused by your motor vehicle? Drive faster than normal. Only use it for short journeys. Do not service it. Keep engine revs low. Why are vehicle mirrors often slightly curved, convex? They totally cover blind spots. They make it easier to judge the speed of the traffic behind. They give a wider field of vision. They make the traffic behind look bigger. What should you be aware of if you've just passed this sign? You cannot stop on this road. Only one lane is in use. All traffic is going one way. This is a single track road. When may front fog lights be used? When visibility is seriously reduced. When an audible warning device is used. When they are fitted above the bumper. When they're not as bright as the headlights. Which sign means turn left ahead? Who's responsible for making sure that a vehicle is not overloaded? The driver of the vehicle. The owner of the items being carried. The person who loaded the vehicle. The licensing authority. Why are place names painted on the road surface? To warn of oncoming traffic. To restrict the flow of traffic. To prevent you from changing lanes. To help you select the correct lane in good time. Which sign means there's a double bend ahead? When may you cross a double solid white line in the middle of the road? To pass a road maintenance vehicle traveling at 10 miles per hour or less. To pass traffic that's queuing back at a junction. To pass a car signaling to turn left ahead. To pass a vehicle that's towing a trailer.
I think this is the answer. Uh, if it is wrong, then you can write the correct answer, please. What do you think? Is it the correct answer? It's my answer, and you can write your one.
An adult casualty is not breathing. To maintain circulation, CPR should be given. What's the correct depth to press down on their chest? 1 to 2 centimeters, 10 to 15 centimeters, 5 to 6 centimeters, 15 to 20 centimeters.
CPR is a medical term, so I think we have to press 1 to 2 centimeter, not more than that, because 1 centimeter 2 centimeter is good enough to give the CPR. If I'm wrong, you can give the correct answer. Is it the correct answer or not? Please let me know. If you want, you can Google it, and you can comment the correct answer.
You're driving on the motorway. What should you do if luggage falls from your vehicle? Stop at the next emergency telephone and report the incident. Stop on the motorway and switch on hazard warning lights while you pick it up. Walk back up the motorway to pick it up. Pull up on the hard shoulder and wave traffic down.
Another tricky questions. I think first one is the correct answer. We have to stop in the next emergency telephone and report in the incident. Then we can collect our items.
When may you use hazard warning lights while you're driving? On rural routes, after a sign warning of animals. On a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway, to warn of a hazard ahead. Instead of sounding the horn in a built-up area between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. On the approach to toucan crossings, where cyclists are waiting to cross. When may you use hazard warning lights while you're driving? On rural routes, after a sign warning of animals. On a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway, to warn of a hazard ahead. Instead of sounding the horn in a built-up area between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. On the approach to toucan crossings, where cyclists are waiting to cross.
আমরা কি আসতে পারি?
Hmm.
Leave it in a well-lit area. Park in a clear. Tell drivers behind what's happened. Walk down the track and signal the next train. Stay in your car until you're told to move.
কি কি লেখা আছে আমি পড়তে পারলাম না আমার হাতের জন্য ওকে যাও নিয়ে আসো বই নিয়ে আসো এখানে ওই বই না ওই যে ওটা ওই যে I'm 8 years old myself ওই বইয়ে কি কি কোয়েশ্চেন আছে
You're parked on the road at night. When must you use parking lights? When the speed limit exceeds 30 miles per hour. When there are continuous white lines in the middle of the road. When you're facing oncoming traffic. When you're near a bus stop.
এটার ইগুলা কই বলতে পারো এই যে
You're reversing into a side road. When would your vehicle be the greatest hazard to passing traffic? When the front of your vehicle swings out. After you've entered the side road. Just before you begin to maneuver. After you've completed the maneuver. An injured person has been placed in the recovery position. They are unconscious but breathing normally. What else should be done? Press firmly between their shoulders. Give them a hot sweet drink. Check their airway remains open. Place their arms by their side.
কি করে এনে হ্যাঁ
Why is there a warning? Reduce speed now. There's a T junction ahead. There's a staggered junction ahead. There's a crossroads.
তোমরা কি উবার করছো মান্না তো বলেছে এনে লেখা আছে
Why is there a warning? Reduce speed now. There's a T junction ahead. There's a staggered junction ahead. There's a crossroads and a double bend ahead. Traffic is merging from the left.
প্যারেক মানে কি My favorite snack is popcorn. Always. My favorite toy is
Why has the line in the center of the road changed? To warn you there's a speed camera ahead. To warn of hazards ahead. To warn you not to change lanes. To warn you the speed limit has changed.
Ethan. My favorite things to play is I don't know.
The driver towing the caravan wants to turn right onto the dual carriageway. What should they do? Move out when an approaching driver flashes their headlights. Turn left and find a suitable place to turn around. Move partly into the central reservation and wait until it's safe to turn. Wait until the road is clear in both directions before turning.
The favorite thing I own is my favorite thing I own is monster truck. My favorite holiday circle. My birthday, Christmas, Easter, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, 4th of July, Halloween, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving.
What could you do to help injured people at an incident? You correctly answered keep them warm and comfortable.
I'm in what? I'm in Dash Greed.
You're carrying a child under 3 years old in your car. Which restraint is suitable for a child of this age? You correctly answered a child seat.
Teachers' names are. My favorite subject is.
When should tire pressures be checked? You answered incorrectly. The correct answer is when tires are cold.
These are my
At an incident, it's important to look after any casualties. What should you do with them when the area is safe? You answered incorrectly. The correct answer is keep them where they are. An adult casualty is not breathing. To maintain circulation, CPR should be given. What's the correct depth to press down on their chest? You answered incorrectly. The correct answer is 5 to 6 centimeters.
To school every day. Draw your